Theories of Motivation. Welcome to a new short course titled Theories of Motivation, taken from the book Training Courses by Muteb Alqarni. In this course, we will discuss the theories of motivation and explore how to apply them to our everyday lives. We define motivation here as a psychological state in which a person feels a desire and impetus towards achieving a goal. In this course, we will explore 10 major theories in the science of motivation, explaining each theory independently, illustrating how we can 1. Motivate ourselves and 2. Motivate others in light of its core principles. Choose a task you do not find sufficiently exciting to accomplish, then decide to ponder over it as you answer the coming questions. So let's get started. Maslow's hierarchy of needs is a theory proposed by Abraham Maslow, in which he states that there are 5 human needs that should be fulfilled sequentially from bottom to top. Firstly, we must fulfill 1. The human need for food, drink, sleep, and shelter. As if these are not fulfilled, the individual will not think about their other needs. If we fulfill these for them, they will ascend the hierarchy and think about their need for 2. Safety and stability. If we provide them with safety and job security, for example, they will ascend further and think about meeting 3. Their social needs. If we fulfill their social relationships, such as getting them married, for example, they will think about 4. Their need for respect from others. Finally, if we provide them with the respect of others, they will finally think about 5. Their need for self-development. In summary, Maslow's hierarchy claims that humans will not care about self-development and personal growth, which are their higher needs, until they meet their 4 lower needs: food and drink, safety and stability, social relationships, and respect from others. In light of this, and to motivate yourself, answer the following questions. Why do you not find enthusiasm for the work you intend to accomplish? Are there preceding needs that you have not fulfilled? Are you eating, drinking, and sleeping sufficiently? Think about meeting your need for food, drink, and sleep, as this will increase your enthusiasm and energy for the work you intend to accomplish. Do you feel safe or anxious? To boost your enthusiasm for your work, establish mental and emotional security first. Are your relationships tense and distracting you from your goal? To increase your enthusiasm, your relationships must also be supportive. Remember that you will not be encouraged to develop and achieve yourself until you meet your primary needs. We can also use Maslow's hierarchy to motivate others. So, look at your child or employee whom you want to motivate to improve themselves, then ask, have they found food, drink, and sleep initially? Do they feel job security and stability? Do they have supportive social relationships? Are they respected by others? It is not logical to demand that they improve themselves when they have not found their food and drink. You should encourage them by asking them about their needs first. Do they need food and drink? Then motivate them by providing food and drink. Do they need respect? Then respect them and encourage them. A beggar does not care about the respect of others because respect from others is a higher need they have not yet reached. They currently need food and drink, a lower need. The second theory is the 2-factor theory, presented by Frederick Hertzberg, which states that a person is motivated to work only if 2 factors are present. The first factor, hygiene factors, such as providing a decent salary, providing a clean and adequate work environment, and ensuring job security. The second factor, motivators, meaning the presence of internal incentives in the individual, such as feeling appreciated by their manager and colleagues, and having opportunities for promotion and growth. Hertzberg claims that providing hygiene factors is necessary to encourage employees, but it is not sufficient to increase their motivation for work. A combination of hygiene factors with internal motivators is necessary. If you feel a decline in your enthusiasm for your work, consider it in light of Hertzberg's theory, two-factor theory. Is your work environment clean? Is the place you work in encouraging and fully equipped? Is your chair comfortable, for example? Does your study table hold all the study materials and tools to motivate you to study and revise? The presence of a suitable and encouraging environment is a condition for reviving motivation and enthusiasm within you. Similarly, the environment must be supported by internal motivators. Will you feel appreciated when you complete your work? Will your work contribute to your growth and promotion? Thinking about people's appreciation for you upon completing your work and realizing how this work will promote you contributes to doubling your enthusiasm. You can also motivate others and encourage them to work in light of the two-factor theory. For example, when you notice a decline in the enthusiasm of your employee or child, ask yourself, have you provided a healthy work environment for the employee working with you? Have you given them a salary that rewards their achievements? Have you made them feel secure, or do you make them feel threatened, making them lack enthusiasm and love for their work? If you motivate them by providing hygiene factors, think about motivating them with their internal motivators. Do you make them feel appreciated and respected? Do you notice that your appreciation increases their enthusiasm? Have you given them certificates of thanks and appreciation for what they provide? Is there a career ladder through which your employee can advance so they can be more enthusiastic and productive in their work? If your employee does not find a path to promotion, you understand why their enthusiasm is declining. The third theory in our course is the expectancy theory, presented by Victor Vroom, which states that a person is motivated and encouraged to work only if three things are present. 1. Expectancy, 2. Instrumentality, and 3. Valence. This triad says the following: a person will be motivated if they expect that the effort they put into their desired work will personally develop them and make their performance better, expectancy, and that this improved performance will ultimately earn them a deserved reward, instrumentality, reward as a tool or an instrument, and that the reward will be valuable to them, value of the reward. In summary, if you feel a decline in enthusiasm towards the work you intend to accomplish, ask yourself in light of the expectancy theory. Do you expect that if you exert enough effort in the work you want to accomplish, you will eventually achieve better performance? If not, try to think, how will the work you want to accomplish contribute to improving your personal performance? This will increase your enthusiasm. Do you expect that this personal development will be rewarded with a deserved reward? If not, try to think about the reward you will receive if you perform better, as this will also increase your enthusiasm. Finally, is the reward valuable to you if it happens? If not, try to look for a valuable reward for yourself. Finding a valuable reward will further increase your enthusiasm. You can also use Vroom's expectancy theory to motivate others, whether they are employees, children, or students. Ask yourself, is the work you want to motivate others to accomplish clear in expectations? In other words, have you clarified your expectations for their work in terms of accuracy and quality so that they can work to meet your expectations? If you haven't done so, clarify your expectations to them and raise the expectation level. People work and get motivated when they know what is expected of them, and without expectations, their effort decreases. Do you inform the workers about the prize and reward, such as telling them that their work will raise their annual evaluation? And is the annual evaluation a valuable reward for them? Informing employees about the reward and that it will represent high grades in their annual evaluation will increase their enthusiasm, provided that the evaluation grades are valuable to them. The fourth theory is the goal-setting theory, presented by Edwin Locke, which states that setting goals is one of the reasons for raising enthusiasm. This theory suggests that humans are encouraged when 1. They set a specific goal for themselves, as vague goals undermine motivation and focus, and 2. When they make this goal a challenging goal, where the goal involves challenges because easy goals do not ignite enthusiasm, and 3. When a person commits to his goal, as commitment keeps enthusiasm burning, and 4. When he adjusts his goal based on the feedback he must implement in it in case of unexpected difficulties, so that he does not lose his enthusiasm completely. Do you feel confused and unclear in your life? Do you feel no desire and enthusiasm for the work in front of you? The reason for this may be the lack of a goal in your life that you are striving to achieve, as having a goal doubles motivation. Set a specific goal in your field of work that you want to achieve, and let it be a specific, challenging, and difficult goal, meaning that it requires you to make efforts to achieve it. The presence of difficulties means creating enthusiasm, competition, and challenge. After that, commit to this goal with modifications, for the difficulty of the goal does not mean abandoning it and avoiding it, but it means adjusting it, and adjusting it, in turn, keeps the enthusiasm burning. So motivate yourself by setting your goal and making it difficult, as the absence of a goal in your life means the absence of your desire and enthusiasm. When you notice a decline in the enthusiasm of your work team, children, or students, begin to motivate them in light of goal-setting theory. Ask each employee to define their goals that they want to achieve in the current year. Ask them to set specific and challenging goals to ignite their enthusiasm. Then, inform them that your role is to monitor and observe them to assess their discipline and commitment to achieving their goals. For example, ask them to specify what they have accomplished so far in the first quarter of the year. Then, review their progress and provide them with feedback on areas that need consideration. Do the same with your procrastinating children. Set their goals, choose specific and challenging goals for them, then follow up on their achievement and provide feedback if there is a need for adjustment. The fifth theory is the self-determination theory, presented by Edward Deci and Richard Ryan, which states that humans do not become motivated until they achieve their three needs: 1. Autonomy, 2. Competence, and 3. Relatedness. This trilogy claims the following. Humans are motivated when 1. They feel independent, that is, they are given the right to choose the work they want to accomplish, so that the work is not imposed on them, and 2. When they feel competent and capable of accomplishing this work, for the absence of this feeling reduces their enthusiasm, and 3. When they feel their attachment to their community, which appreciates and encourages them, for when they feel that they are doing a job that people do not like and do not appreciate, their enthusiasm will decline. When you feel a decline in your enthusiasm towards the goal you want to accomplish, ask yourself 3 questions in light of the self-determination theory. Question 1. Is this goal that you want to accomplish imposed on you? Then expect that you will not be enthusiastic about accomplishing it, and the solution is to choose a goal for yourself, or at least look at your goal as if you have chosen it yourself, as this will contribute to doubling your enthusiasm. Question 2. Do you feel that you are capable of accomplishing your goal? If you do not feel capable of achieving your goal, this means a lack of enthusiasm. So think of a way to confirm your competence to accomplish it. Question 3. Do you feel your attachment to people and feel that they appreciate your goal? Or do they say you are just wasting your time? Think of a way to make you feel the appreciation of people for your goal, as this will increase your enthusiasm. When you feel that employees or students or children do not want to work or do not find enough enthusiasm, think about motivating them in light of the self-determination theory. Ask yourself, do you allow your children to determine themselves and to determine the jobs they love to work in? Do you ask each child of your children to write down the jobs they want to work in and give them the full opportunity to work in them? The child's work in the job he loves will contribute to doubling his enthusiasm for it, and his choice of his job himself will directly make him feel his competence in accomplishing its requirements. And you still have the third point, which is to appreciate what he chooses. So, if your son chooses to join a football club, don't tell him that football is a waste of time, but you should make him feel its value, and it will ignite his enthusiasm to join it. The sixth theory is the acquired three needs theory or need theory by David McClelland, which states that humans are motivated when they achieve their three needs. 1. Achievement, 2. Power, and 3. Affiliation. In summary, humans are motivated when they sense competition and feel capable through their competencies to achieve their goals and surpass others. Their enthusiasm increases when they feel that, by winning the competition, they will gain power, meaning the ability to control others. Moreover, their enthusiasm increases when others accept them and decide to affiliate with their group, not refusing their orders and leadership. If you feel a lack of enthusiasm in completing your work, consider it in light of the three needs theory. It is expected that you do not sense competition, as sensing competition ignites enthusiasm. The greatest achievement you will accomplish in your life is to surpass competitors. Your enthusiasm will increase more when you feel that you will gain power by overcoming them. Gaining power and authority will increase your enthusiasm as it enables you to manage and control others, either through your administrative authority as a managerial leader or through your intellectual authority as an inspirational figure. Your enthusiasm will also increase when you think that people will affiliate with you, love you, and accept your orders. When your work embodies these three aspects, your enthusiasm towards it will increase. When you feel a decline in the enthusiasm of your employees, students, or children, try to motivate them in light of the three needs theory as well. Make your employees, students, and children feel the presence of competition. Igniting the idea of competition in their minds and igniting the spirit of victory and struggle among them will push them to achieve their goals. Create a competitive atmosphere among them, as weak enthusiasm stems from weak competition. Make them feel that the best among them will have the power, meaning that you will empower them for leadership positions, thus increasing their enthusiasm for administrative authority. Lastly, make them feel that the best will also receive your affiliation and that of others, so everyone will listen to their opinion and commit to their decisions. Achieving these three needs will ignite enthusiasm in the hearts of others to increase their productivity. The seventh theory is the self-efficacy theory, founded by Albert Bandura, which states that a person's beliefs about themselves determine their level of enthusiasm towards their work. There are four sources that control their beliefs. 1. Mastery experiences. Do they have successful experiences that can motivate them to work? 2. Vicarious experiences. Do they have peers achieving accomplishments that could motivate them to compete with them? 3. Social persuasion. Is their community encouraging them to be encouraged and work? 4. Psychological state. Is their psychological state high and optimistic to encourage them to work? When you feel a decline in your enthusiasm towards the work you intend to accomplish, review your enthusiasm in light of the 4 points mentioned above. Do you have failed experiences that tell you that you will fail again in this task? Your enthusiasm will increase when you think about your successful experiences, as they will inspire you. Do any of your peers manage to do what you intend to do, or did everyone fail in that? Think about your peers' achievements, as you may sense competition and feel a similarity in your skills to theirs, thus increasing your enthusiasm. Does your community encourage you to do what you intend to do? If not, look for those who encourage you and ask them for encouragement. For example, your friend, mother, spouse, etc. What is your psychological state? Is it anxious and pessimistic? Create an optimistic psychological state for success, and your enthusiasm will increase. You can also use the same theory to motivate others. If you feel that one of your students, employees, or children is not motivated to perform their tasks, try reminding them of the successful experiences they have had and that they have succeeded in this and that, as this will motivate them to perform the assigned task. Also, remind them of their peers and tell them that the other colleague is not much different from them in terms of skills, so they are equal. Participate in the social persuasion task, as it is one of the conditions for motivation. For example, try to be and have the rest of the employees encouraging and reminding him that he is capable of accomplishing his task. Finally, review their psychological state. If you see them pessimistic, ignite in them the spirit of optimism for success to encourage them to start. And if you see them anxious, ignite in them the spirit of initiative, so they are motivated to try. The 8th theory is the attribution theory, founded by Bernard Weiner, which states that humans are motivated and enthusiastic according to their views and beliefs about 3 things. 1. Locus of control. 2. Stability. And 3. Controllability. In summary, humans are motivated when they know 1. Whether the responsibility for accomplishing their work lies solely on them or requires the intervention of others, locus of control, and 2. Whether they see their skills, which accomplish their work, as developable or not, stability of their skills, and 3. Whether they perceive the task they need to accomplish as easy and controllable or difficult and uncontrollable, controllability of their tasks. When you feel a decline in your enthusiasm towards accomplishing your work, review your enthusiasm in light of the attribution theory. 1. Do you feel that you are responsible for completing your work alone, to increase your enthusiasm for accomplishing it? Or do you complain that there are those who try to complicate and sabotage you, and that the responsibility for your failure lies with them? Feeling others' intervention is the reason for the decline in your enthusiasm for the work. The question 2. Do you feel that your skills are sufficient to accomplish your work, or do they require development? If you feel that they are sufficient, you will not be enthusiastic about your work, as you will be satisfied with them. But if you see them as developable, you will work more on developing them and be enthusiastic about the experience again. 3. Do you feel that your work is uncontrollable? This weakens your enthusiasm. Look at it as controllable, and your enthusiasm will increase. So, in light of the above, you can increase your enthusiasm when you take full responsibility, believe that your skills are improvable, and see the task at hand as controllable. You can also use the same theory to motivate others, whether they are students, children, or employees. When you notice a decline in your employee's enthusiasm, ask yourself in light of attribution theory. Does the employee feel that I am responsible for his failure and that I am hindering him? If so, I will assure him that I am with him wholeheartedly, and there is no external reason limiting his responsibility. Does he feel that his skills are insufficient? Then I will tell him that I will provide him with skill development courses, perhaps increasing his enthusiasm. Does he feel that I control his work? Then I will step back and give him full control to motivate him further. The ninth theory is the equity theory, proposed by J. Stacy Adams, which states that humans are only motivated when they feel equality and fairness, and when their outputs and rewards are exactly equal to their inputs and efforts. It stipulates that a worker compares himself to others in his work environment, and if he does not find equality, his enthusiasm diminishes. Do you feel a decrease in your enthusiasm in completing your pending task? Then ask yourself in light of the equity theory, do you feel that the effort you put into it does not equal the reward you receive from it? Do you feel like you work more and get the same salary as someone who works less? Then discuss it with your manager, as giving you a fair salary that matches your effort will increase your enthusiasm. You can also motivate employees, students, and children in light of the principles of the equity theory. When you feel a decrease in your children's enthusiasm, for example, ask yourself, do you reward all your children with the same reward despite the differences in their efforts? Fairness among children by giving them the same rewards, despite differences in their efforts and deeds, will result in even lower enthusiasm for the hardest working and lower performance for the laziest. Also, ask yourself, do you add 10 points to all students so that the lazy one, the one with the 10 points, gets 20 points like the hard-working one? By doing so, you kill the motivation of the hard-working student and do not encourage him, as he who makes greater efforts will not accept the same reward given to those who make less effort, and you will notice a future decline in the enthusiasm of the hard-working student because the reward is unfair and did not consider individual efforts. The 10th theory is Theory X and Theory Y, introduced by Douglas McGregor, which states that there are two theories of motivation. Theory X says that humans are inherently lazy and need monitoring from the manager to work, while Theory Y says that humans are inherently motivated and require participation from the manager to be even more motivated. Although McGregor believes that Theory Y is correct, his theory can be extended to support the carrot and stick theory, attributed to Jeremy Bentham since the 18th century. If the worker is lazy, he will require a stick to punish him and an eye to monitor him. And if the worker is motivated automatically, he will require a carrot to encourage him and a hand to cooperate with him. Do you feel that your enthusiasm for your work is declining? Perhaps the reason is that you are a lazy person and will not be motivated unless you find external supervision. Try to raise your enthusiasm by announcing your goals to your relatives so they can hold you accountable if you are late in achieving them, or try announcing them on social media platforms. As perhaps with the supervision of followers, you will be encouraged to commit to them, as the lazy person needs an eye to monitor him and a stick to punish him. Try the same method to motivate others, whether they are students, children, or employees. Divide them into a lazy group and a motivated group. Then intensify your monitoring of the lazy group to motivate them to do more. punish them in case of failure, and encourage them in case of work, and encourage the motivated group to not decline in giving and exerting effort so they do not become lazier than the first one. Finally, we have reached the conclusion of the Theories of Motivation course. We have learned a lot in this course, and the best thing we learned is to change your view of your work, which you do not find enough enthusiasm to accomplish, such as looking at it as 1. Fulfilling your needs, Maslow's hierarchy of needs. 2. Having promotions and developments, Herzberg's two-factor theory. 3. Expecting it to increase your performance and improve your reward, Vroom's expectancy theory. 4. That it is a challenging and exciting task, Locke's goal-setting theory. 5. That it is a choice you made, not imposed on you, DC and Ryan's self-determination theory. 6. That it will empower you, McClellan's need theory. 7. That you should remember your past achievements, Bandura's self-efficacy theory. 8. That you are responsible for it, Weiner's attribution theory. 9. That the reward is fair for your effort, Adams' equity theory. 10. That you finally need monitoring, McGregor's theory X and theory Y. This training course, Theories of Motivation, is taken from the book Training Courses by Muteb Alqarni.